AI had provided me with access to quality education at that time. So I walked into AI, made me feel I walked into a different world. AI was the actual place that introduced me to internet. Internet in 2006 was not as very widely accessed as now. So I walked in and I saw a lot of computer, and not to mention the vast English library that introduced me to English literature. So I am a reader myself, but before that I only read my book because I wasn't a very good English speaker before AI. So at AI, they have a wide range of books that I can borrow, and sometimes I overload it because a lot of interest in those books really sparked my curiosity.
When I first stepped in AI Language Center was in 2007 or 2008, around that time.
Back in, I remember 2008 or 9, I started studying at AI.
When I first stepped into AI, it was back in around 2015 or 2016. So I would say that was like a very new thing.
When I first joined AI, I was a quiet and shy student who dreamed of improving my English because I believed that it would open many opportunities for my futures. At that time, I was not confident speaking in front of people. I often worried about making mistakes.
I wasn't a very shy kid back then, but wasn't very brave either. And I remember that I was very curious, and high school was the time that I discovered a lot about myself.
At that time, I was really nervous. I remember the first day of the class. I met my first teachers.
I got to meet like foreigner teacher. I got to use it with my friends because in class we had a rule that no one is allowed to speak Khmer. So I allowed myself to practice my English more.
我的心情其实是紧张也有点害怕的，因为这里的一切对我来说很陌生。不管是学校的环境还是人。
The first time I did my first presentation, I was very nervous. My hands were shaking. Every small thing felt very big in my head. But that moment, I tried to control myself and look at my teacher. She smiled at me and encouraged me to keep going. So that moment taught me that mistakes are parts of learning.
I was afraid that at that time that people would judge my English pronunciation, that people would laugh at my spelling.
There were definitely moments that I wanted to give up, especially when I struggled to speak clearly and express my ideas.
There weren't many moments that I wanted to give up, but actually there were many moments that encouraged me to go even further. I remember around level 10 or 11, there was the first spelling bee competition, and I was very enthusiastic, and I took the first opportunity to join. Although I didn't get the championship, it was a really interesting experience for me because it showed how far I can go.
Moving from one level to another, the lesson become more difficult and difficult. Just a little bit about me. I grew up in a family where my parents didn't continue their education at a very young age. My mom was illiterate. She could not read and write. So if you look at the support from the family, I didn't have it at all. So it was like a self-drive, self-direct to my study.
I remember my first teacher, my very first English teacher at AI. His name was Visna, and he was a very gentle teacher who believed in myself and other students more than we believe in ourselves.
The people who had the biggest impact on me were my teachers. I spend most of my time at school, especially at AII.
At the same time, it's also from the parents who were doing their best to financially support me, and that financial support, also sort of like the emotional support, also inspire me to keep moving forward, because I believe that with the support from parents, friends and teachers at school, it's something that pushed me that, okay, they motivate me. So if I give up, it seemed like I could not do something in return to them.
I would like to also give my gratefulness and appreciation to Mr. Mike Lay, who I think has had a deep impact on my life.
Of nhà mainly Jacob himself. So he was a very humble man. I remember when I enrolled at AI, he would introduce us to the school himself and walk us through his school curriculum. And he invited me and my parents into his office and introduced me how the system worked, and also welcomed me personally to the school. And you can imagine it was a very privileged thing back then. I don't think there are a lot of school principals that would do the same thing in his position.
Teacher Mike always challenged us to go beyond our comfort zone, and doing public speaking, working on PowerPoint slide. Remember, this was around 2010. Teacher Mike would tell us to dress well during our class. This is not in a big stage, but just presenting to our classmates. So it was really shaping the view of our young people then to see what is the professional work or entering into adult life. Those early days really had big impact for me. So a big thank you and appreciation to Mr. Mike for challenging us very hard then. Thank you. I hope I made him proud, but yeah, that's why I wanted to give a special thanks to Mr. Mike.
Looking back at your younger self when you first started here at AII, what would you say to that person today?
I want to tell her that
I would say,
Dear Vong, my younger self.
To my younger self,
there's no limit to what you can achieve.
don't be afraid of mistakes. Don't be afraid to try new things.
You might feel small today, but in the future you will be growing and you will be going places.
Because grow begins with trying.
You can dream big and just work hard toward it.
无论发生了什么事，都要继续踏上自己的旅程。
I was so proud of you for keep moving forward, especially for not giving up.
do your very best, and one day your family will be proud of you.
大家好，我叫陈静兰，我是一名抖音博主。
Today, I'm proud to say that I'm working as an English teacher.
After graduating, I was lucky enough to get selected as a budget analyst at the Ministry of Economy and Finance as my professional career.
Currently, I am working as a campus director for AI Language Center, Mao Zedong campus.
I'm currently managing a real estate services firm.
I currently work in military diplomacy. I serve at the International Relations Department of Ministry of National Defense. I work with our international partner, coordinating foreign dignitary visit and also diplomatic staff. And I also work as a field interpreter during the border mission. AI actually equipped me to do that role very well, because AI has taught me an English language. An English language is like opening a new window to the world, and opening my freedom of thought to sing in a different language, to sing how other people perceive myself, how other country perceive my country, and how to use that knowledge in order to serve my country better. And without AI, I wouldn't be myself here today because of the English language that have provided me. And English is not just a language. English is a window to the world.